Hey everyone, my name is Lowtis, and for my first video, I wanted to talk to you guys about one of the most engrossing shows that I have ever had the pleasure of watching, I think. Anyways, let's step back into a time where things were simple, not as planned out, and more atmospheric as a whole. Japan in the 80s. Now, tell me, when anime comes to your mind, you would automatically think, okay, we got Akira Toriyama with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Masashi Kishimoto with Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, or even Hajime Isayama with Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan if you're a baka. But in my mind, I would think of two men alone, Fujiko Fujio, a manga artist duo who revolutionized anime as we have come to know it today. They've created some of the most recognizable faces of Japanese culture around the world, such as Doraemon, Paraman, and Waruaru Salesman, or Moguro Fukuzo for simplicity's sake. When I was younger, I was introduced to the world of anime through shows such as Doraemon, which really helped open my eyes to Japanese culture, which was extremely beneficial as I'm part Japanese, and there was really never media like that around my area, in California. But one day I decided to go through the other Fujiko VHS tapes that my family had, and I found one with a cover that had a picture of a portly man with a big, fat smile spread across his face, and my first impression was that is the most terrifying thing that I've ever seen in my life, and I just shoved the tape into the VCR. The tape only had 2 episodes, which were 10 minutes long each, and broken up into different story segments rather than just having a concurrent storyline. The story followed a salesman of sorts named Moguro Fukuzo, as he was offering to help Japanese businessmen, actors, or just the average everyday Joe. This could be giving them a magical charm, or special foods, different cards to get them into special places. Anything you wanted, Moguro could conjure up and deliver. But a deal is a deal, and if a deal is broken with the laughing salesman, the consequences may be cataclysmic. This is where Waruaru Salesman has a facet of horror etched into it. When a deal is broken, Moguro would find the deal breaker and point his finger, spouting doom, destroying a person's psyche, or straight up letting them die or go insane. This may sound extremely crude and awful, which it really is, but looking in as an audience member, the way the show exhibits this is brought out as playful or funny and humorous. This makes the show super duper immersive, believe it or not, as you watch more and more to see what else Moguro will do and what person will fall for his next deal. Finally, and my personal favorite thing about Waruaru Salesman, is the environments. The setting of 80s Japan is so encapsulating as a viewer. It really makes you want to be right there alongside all of the side characters along with Moguro. I think, truly, that Japan in the show is a living, breathing character. Every backdrop invokes such an emotional reaction, which is true for most pieces of theater, but in Waruaru Salesman, it is the first show to really bring this out to me as a person, and to that I will always be thankful for it as one of my favorite shows of all time. Now, I get it. This show is totally not for everyone, and I will be sure to be the first one to say, yeah, it's really not. But if you want to experience 80s Japan and want to see what the environment feels like, minus the evil demon man, I would recommend the show to you all. And with that said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe, and tell me down below, what was the show that you watched that invoked such awesome feelings from its environment and setting. I'm Lowtis, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next one. Have a great one, you guys.